the delightful Helmstadt layout in N-gauge from the Perth Model Railway Group. Ron Munro, you're the guy behind this layout. Talk us through West Germany, I'm assuming, late 60s, early 70s?
Slightly earlier than that, actually, late 50s, going into the 60s, where you've actually got a combination of both Deutsche Bahn and the East German Railway, which was still actually crossing the border, because this is a cathedral town close to the border of West and East Germany. So you still get actually traffic from both regions and from both rail companies.
Having travelled myself, and I'm sure you have too, at length in this part of the world, I always think it lends itself particularly to modelling because of the buildings as much as the railway.
Oh, the buildings are lovely. Most of these are kits that we've assembled and built along the way. But the layout is actually quite old. It's quite long in the tooth. It's about, what, 17 years old. So we're thinking about its life at the moment. But yeah, it's a lovely layout. We enjoy running it very much.
I'll bet you do. And I noticed the steam of a certain age, and also the Silverfish, which I think is a very special train. It looks brilliant on a layout.
Yes, it does. We've also got here the Rheingold Express, which is another example of beautiful German luxury train travel. So it's a nice layout. It really is.
I used to live in Switzerland.
All right.
And I used to spend hours just at railway stations in the towns or in the cities or out in the country just watching. And the movements were so colourful, so interesting. And I always thought they were perfect to model.
Yeah, as you say, it's a beautiful area to model. Lots of interesting scenery, and as you say, the buildings are just fantastic.
And also that period in history, you know, the war had not long finished, and people were obviously trying to get back to a semblance of normality. Indeed. And in Germany particularly, although the country had been divided by then, the railways were germane to that.
They were, and also what you'll see actually is part of our actual rolling stock on this is a train full of armoured equipment, which will be moving around Germany, going from various bits to other, shall we say, important spots for the show of strength and power. So there you go.
You beat me to it. I was going to say, talk us through some of the movements, some of the consists you've got.
Well, we've got some of the consists. We've got, obviously, as I say, the Rheingold Express, and you've got the Silverfish, which is again a lovely train. We have East German passenger stock as well, but most of that was for military movement. We have military equipment on freight. We've also got coal full and empty on both the to and from journeys.
And the passenger movements by that time, presumably things were getting back to normal.
Getting back to normal,
yes.
yes.
It's a huge country, of course. The railway was very much needed.
Yeah, and of course, being German, it was a very efficient way of moving everything from people to freight. So yes, most enjoyable.
Ron, it's a beautiful layout.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed for showing us around, and we look forward to seeing it and many more. Thank you very much.
No, you're very welcome. Thank you.